What is up, guys, and welcome. Today, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, this is not your classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Now, I talked about this in my vlog yesterday, but this is a game where it's both card-based and action-based, where you still use Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in the video game, but they actually become animated, and you have to move them across this game-like board. Now, I enjoy this game because I used to play it when I was younger, and it's only of the older generation Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the very first generation, if anyone even remembers what that was like. But I really enjoyed playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when it first came out, and then after it developed, I just got bored of it. You know, there were so many cards. There was like a select couple thousand cards when I started. Now there's probably a couple different million, and it got beyond what I wanted to deal with. But this is one of the games that come back when they first started doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I really enjoyed playing this game. It's an old PS2 game. I'm emulating it right now on my computer because my computer can handle it pretty well without too much graphical problems or anything like that. Actually, without any problems that occur because of the emulator itself. The game itself will run perfectly. I have it brought up. I have it all set up. Got a controller hooked up to it, so I can just use a controller. I really don't need one for this game, but I want to be able to sit comfortably and play the game at the same time, so then I set it up next to my keyboard to play it and be right up all up in y'all's face. But today we're going to play that, and it should be a pretty good first episode, so let's go ahead and switch over to the gameplay. Now this is the intro that's going on right now, like it's what stuff pulls up when you start the game and stuff, so let's go ahead and turn the volume back on. I'm not going to let that play too long because I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. Okay. Move my mouse out of the way here. Okay. New game. I used to love playing this game with my brother because we would both play it for a while, get a good deck going, and then we'd have a head-to-head battle. You had to have two different memory cards to play the game. One person's save on one memory card, one person save on the other. Now I'm not going to read all this, but essentially the way it works is there's two different teams, the good team and the bad team. The ones that are the white rose duelist and the red rose. The white rose was always the good guys, and the red rose was the bad guys. I'm going to turn this down on my end. Volume is turning down just a smidge. It's a bit loud for my taste. There we are. Okay. Alright. And if you remember any of the original Yugioh Duelist, I'll probably go over it with you as we go. It'll be pretty self-explanatory. But it's a pretty good game altogether. I'm also just going to skip through most of this, so... Oh! Now we pick our name. Of course, you guys probably know what I'm going to go with. I'm going to keep it shorter, Vinny. I know it is, right? If you guys want to pause these or read these, you're more than welcome to, but... I'm kind of reading as they go, and I'm not going to do a practice duel because I already know how to play this game. You guys will see it as we get into it. Now, after I get done recording this, I'm also going to record that game that I was talking about in that vlog, and that'll be up tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, in relevance to when you're seeing this video. Okay. Water and sea serpent creatures. These are kind of like warrior, fairy, dragon, serpent. That's not a bad combo. These are warrior, water, beast, and fiend, it looks like. Because I have an ideal deck that I'm going to hope to reach to at some point, probably as none of these help me in that battle. I need, I think it's zombie, and what was it? Zombie and warrior? But I need advantage in warrior type in wasteland-based terrain. So, I think we'll just go with the one with the highest summoning average for now. They have the most amount of cards. This guy. So we'll go with him. And this is where they introduce the bad guys. And we get to choose between whether or not we want to start fighting the bad guys first or the good guys first. Each set has 10 villains and then one main boss. But I think he's one of the 10. Or 10 good guys and one main boss. And then at the end, after you beat both teams, like all the good duelists start over, fight the bad duelists, start over. You don't start over. You get the option to finally fight the big guy, which requires all 20 of the cards. And we're gonna go and try to reach that point. And I think, I don't know. After that, I don't know what we're gonna do. It'd be nice to have someone that would play this with me and then work their skills up. Have them meet with me, we can do a big duel at the end. But I don't know anyone that's got some save data with the PSX emulator. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to speed up the video up until we get into the gameplay, because I'm tired of all this chat. It's all text. I'm going to start off by fighting the bad guys, like being on the team with the red rose. Oh, I had it backwards, which team for which. So white rose is actually the bad guys, the red rose is the good guys. For relevance, of course, in this game. But I'm going to team up with the good guys and fight the bad guys first. They have the better cards that I can use. The good guys, I don't care for the cards they use. I don't like the decks they use and stuff like that. It's mostly warrior, fairy, and stuff like that. I don't like those. I'm hoping to go for a zombie team. I like zombie cards. When playing this game, it's a good deck to go with. And who knows? If I beat this once, I may beat it again. Try it with a whole new type of deck. And off screen, I may grind one of the duelists, because the way you get cards in this game is you start off with a deck, and after you fight a person, you can get up to 3 cards from them. Up to 3. And the way that works is whatever cards you defeated that were in their grave pile, it'll start, it's like this roulette thing, and it'll spin. You press 3 keys on your controller or keyboard to stop the wheel. It'd be square, triangle, and circle, or in my case, X, Y, B. And it'll stop on those cards, and if it does stop on those cards, you'll get those cards. If you get 3 of a kind, you get a special card. There's cheat codes in this game, because it's an old PS2 game. You can actually look up cheat codes to install cards. I can also use action replay codes because of this game, but I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to play this game legit and fair. Alright, from here on out, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video to get it to the gameplay so you guys don't have to see all this chatter. If you got, I'll stop in between each text so you can pause it if you want to read it, but I'm not going to. Okay. I slowed it back down so that way you can see what's going on. We just finished chatting with those guys. Now I'm taking us over to the French Empire where Yugi is actually at, and I have a conversation with him. Again, I'm just going to speed it up because it's just a lot of chatter before the game actually starts. So. Okay, guys. We're in the game now. This is where we actually start picking who we want to fight. There'll be some chat in between in between battles. But here's our guy. The guy we chose as our deck leader will show up as a pawn in the game, and he'll move for us. Now there's 2 enemies to start with, and the way this works is to prevent you from having overpowered decks. There's a deck card limit. Like the points, each cards are worth a certain amount of points, and you start out being able to fight anyone. That's just how your deck card is set, except for a guy that's down in this area somewhere. He's the only guy you can't really fight at the beginning. But you can't really fight him at the beginning anyway, so you have to get some new cards anyway. So you have to fight these guys, learn some cards, and then you're able to lower your deck count. But the higher the deck count, the better cards you can put in your deck. Like right now, I could probably put in some new cards if I had some to fight these guys. Not very much for him, but this guy, he is a plant, a bug type guy. He actually has a creature I'd like to get. It's called the Killer Moth. It does 4,000 attack damage, and if I can use a card that changes all creatures on the field to a zombie, I could actually increase its stats with another card that I plan on getting, making it even stronger, making it a very OP deck. That's the plan anyway. So we're going to fight him and see if we can get his card. If we can off the top, I'm going to go ahead and continue on, and I'll do some off-screen grinding trying to get the cards I need from him to get the monster I want, because it's kind of like a fusion card. Okay, I gotta remember the controls. X or A in my case, the bottom button on your controller would be to move. Like I can select a position and move. I press circle, or B in my case, to stop whatever decision I'm making. X is to pick where you want to place your cards. It looks like D-pad is the controls you use to actually move around in this game. So let's see what we got. We've got a Flame Manipulator, Spellcaster, Armonite, that's Aqua, Fairy, Plant. Oh, that's the other creatures I need. I need plant types to mix with zombies. That's right. Okay. Okay. Well, I do have some plant types, and that's actually the perfect stat level that I'm going to need for the fusion that I'm going to need in the future. For now, I need to learn some new fusion. So here's an Aqua Fairy fusion. This has got a pretty good defense, which will help me out in this case. Did not view, so that's fine. We'll move it up a little bit so that way we can put it in defense mode. Alright, we're going to move this guy over here. Infusions in this game do not require, this is a fairy type of priest for 500 points. Now, do I activate it, or do I just put it on them? Increases the power of fairy monsters by 500%. Okay, it's not being after it's flipped. Do I have any other fairy types? I don't. Okay. We are going to place this on him. put them in defense mode because they have this is their terrain. So once they flip, they're able to move twice. See? Glad I put them in defense mode though. Now the screens are a little bit buggy, but this is what happens when a battle occurs. They become animated and they actually have an animated fight, which is kind of cool. Because I didn't attack, I won't be attacking him. I'll just be defending his attacks. And since I fought off his attack, well, I'm recording my video. What's that? How'd it go?
Just on my ears.
Okay. Did it all turn in and everything?
Yeah, I took it back to the office. We introduced tomorrow at 11.
Oh, 11, okay.
Because I told her 11:30 that she called and she said 11, but she told me 11:30.
Okay. So 11. I can edit this.
I think I pretty much have the job, to tell you the truth, because they already paid for a background check, which they don't usually look at until they hire you. And they paid for the fingerprint tests. If they don't hire me, they're not smart on their part to pay for all that.
Well, they couldn't hire me if they wanted to. They didn't do that stuff. They went and decided whether or not they wanted to hire you for background check. They did. So most companies will pay for the background check even if they're not.
Well, she interviews tomorrow at 11. If I get a job, which I should, there's some interviews that I should. I should start at 11. Or start Monday.
Okay.
But I went to they told me the police station, so I went to the police station. There's the sheriff's place, it's supposed to be. Sheriff's?
There's nothing right next to it.
No. Sheriff's is on, across from Walmart. There's a little road over there. There's the down. But when I went to the police station, and I was like, yeah, see, I'm going to finish my sentence. She goes, oh, it's over at the sheriff's department. It's going to be cool. And then when I went to the sheriff's department, they got some guy who was really funny and sweet. Because that black stuff will take about 2 weeks to come off. Which is just checking. So that dropped off my fingerprint stuff and that's what it's gonna, I guess. I don't know why that will leave it with residency.
Well, it's a track record. They use that to run your name to the database and print off any information regarding it that they have, which will be proof of residency. That's pretty much the only information they have other than, like, you know, like records on, like, speeding tickets and stuff like that.
Well, the thing is, how would they be able to know that I lived in Arkansas whenever I lived in Oklahoma?
Right, your name still showed up on some school records and stuff like that. You do realize everything goes to the police department, right? Every document, a copy of every document goes to the police station. And if they can find something from 5 years ago that says you were there, and then something within the last month that says you were there, that's proof enough.
The police station didn't run that. They gave me 2 cards to do, and the police station gave both of them back to me, and I gave them back to the area agency. So area agency, do they have a program that can run that?
Yeah, they're a government agency.
I tried to mail. We don't receive anything by Friday and calling somebody because we really need it. To be honest, I don't know if it's Friday or what they can have for the next 2 days.
Yeah, I think they can. Good time.
Thing is, I'm also going to leave this job. You hardly eat during your lunch break.
I assume you eat whenever you eat.
Yeah.
I've had jobs like
So
that.
I'm going to just eat on the way to one of my clients' houses. Mom doesn't make a lot of money, but it's something, right? I'm going to go change.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my recordings.
You almost done.
Not really, just not.
Because I'm probably almost done here. Okay.
I'm a little bit more done with this.
Yeah, we'll try checking the log and see if they're there. We don't need my friend and call somebody out. Picture.
Okay.
Not really picture, I'm just gonna figure out who they call. Because the worst in the heart, the worst in the still heart.
Emails without our personal information, they can't activate it, right?
I didn't know who they put around her. So I don't know what social security yours or mine.
Well, if they try to activate it on one of ours, well, they put it in her mind. Remember, they switched the information over me.
Maybe I called her until there wasn't going to school. She was switched it on. She never called me. So I'm assuming she switched it to you. Tired of me. I could survive. If I could survive without eating, I would not eat. So I'm just like, Mariah, you have no sugar. You have to eat. I can't like that because I'm not messing up those.
You'll be okay. Pick your card in.
Because I can't start because I will pass out.
I know, baby.
Text me.
No one needs to know.
I have another 2 hands on this. I don't want to charge. I want to charge.
Okay, well, I'm gonna finish this recording. Love you. Anyway, guys, that was the battle animation, and I keep forgetting you don't use the D-pad at the analog stick in this game. Let's see, what do we have? Warrior and Beast. I'm pretty sure those guys mix, so not this guy. Well, that wasn't shit. He's gonna attack this guy right off the bat. Move him behind the guy that can't get past. Getting started on this game is always the hardest because you don't have any idea what kind of cards are in your deck. What's this guy? Yeah, let's do that. All of them are put in defense mode now. So now, let this guy take him out. Shit! Shit. Well, at least it's not a lot of health points unless he attacks with that card. Then we might be in trouble. Good. We can't do that one. Now we can skip these battle animations, which I'm going to do for creatures that have attacked more than once. Well, I was hoping that strategy would work, but apparently it didn't. Shit. I don't have any cards that are any good on this terrain. Spellcaster and Fairy. And at least I can get some more health points out of them. Keep that guy nearby so I can destroy him if I have to. You can win in the defensive position in this game. Okay, skip that. Weird animation here. Okay. Another fairy. Let's see. Fairies don't fuse with anything. Okay, at least he won't do any damage to me this way. Some of those are magic cards, or at least one or two of them are trap. Dragon. I'll go figure. Made a dark witch. So warrior and fairy do mix. Keep that in mind. It's also based on their power level too. Like it's up to 4 stars or whatever. Crap. We'll watch this animation since it's going to kill my card. But because it's a different creature. Luckily I was in defense mode, so they didn't do any damage. Okay. That card's got an effect, so I want to see what it is. Can enter labyrinth squares. Oh, that would actually not be a bad card to have. It's an insect, and be able to do direct damage to me if I just leave it there. Yeah. Please fuse. Where are you, Thunder? I don't think he's gonna fuse. I don't think so. I'm gonna have some serious damage done to me here in a second. Shit. Come on, game, throw me a bone. You bitch. That heals him by a little bit. More than a little bit, 1,000 points. Not a bad card to have. Oh. He'd rather go face the card he knows what it is. That's okay with me. That's actually very okay with me. I'm gonna skip this animation. Okay. That's okay with me. Means I have an extra minute to place down a card. Oh, I got Warrior. Strengthens all fairies by 600 points. 600 will put that up to 21. Still not high enough to face that guy. Let's go ahead and place it out though so we get some more stars. Okay, we're up to 1900 attack. And the defense is really high, so he still can't penetrate it. Oh, I just realized I can move my guy backwards if I need to. That guy's pretty weak, I can take him down. We'll watch this animation. I don't even know, I'm pretty sure it's going to kill this creature. Okay. No health points though, so it's good. I can probably trick him into using some more health points too. Oh, he didn't actually attack the one on the wasteland. Cool. What do I have? That can work out in my favor very well. What? Good. You're dead. Alright, 1100. What else? Damn it! God, I hope I have some track cards or something. They're actually going to do damage to my health this time. Okay, skip that. I am not off to a good start, guys. Get rid of some cards in my hand here. Those two fused. Plants. Okay, take out this guy. I'm not going to move this guy because it's going to end up doing damage to my health. Okay. Could have surrounded me, but he didn't. Oh, I'm not off to a good start, guys. I'm really not. That doesn't do me any good. That's the only strategy I can do right now. Hopefully he'll attack the monster probably. Of course not. Turn to attack. Ouch. Something! Give me something! I don't think there's any way I can get out of dying this next turn. Oh, if I could get that mountain terrain out, would be making some headway. Oh, we actually did that. I didn't lose any life points this turn. Thank goodness. Come on, give me something here. That's not something. Okay, no more life points being lost right now. Give me another mountain or something. Something I can place out that'll save my ass here. their game sounds suddenly gone quiet, all their sound effects. It's only the music playing now. One sec, guys. Alright guys, I don't know what happened, but the game audio is going to be muted for now because it's making a very loud, high-pitched squealing sound. So for now, no music. Sorry. I'll try to get that worked out later. Why does it always choose when I don't want it to? Give me something here. I'm literally dying. Okay. Get distracted with that card. Works for me. So wait a minute. How did he not get... Okay, I wasn't on the wasteland terrain, that's why. Again, sorry about the audio, guys. Let's see. This is... Night Monster strengthened by 300 points when this card is flipped. Still not quite strong enough. We're one power up away from being able to fight that off. But he's on a wasteland. Maybe I can finally get rid of him. Okay. Opportunity is striking. Alright. Tired of that little bug chasing us around. Oh, my luck. He's probably got some trap card out to stop me, though. Really? You really fucking kidding me? Okay. I can't move him because he can move 2 spaces and he'd take it out now. And I'm not wasting all those power-ups I've given him. If I had a mountain terrain, I'd already be winning this by now. Good thing he got distracted with that beast. Oh, guys, I am so nervous about this fight here. I'm running out of cards. I've got like 4 cards in the deck on top of my hand. If I can get this to him. shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Put him in attack mode, maybe it'll lure him in. Thank God. $2,700 attack power. And nothing stopped me. Sweet. Now let's see what my attacks can do. We'll watch this animation. Good Lord, that must be some terrible harp playing. Okay. Finally did some damage. Anything I can place out to fend off this guy. Place this out and I'll attack it and get rid of him. Now I can start moving my guy back over this way. Okay. Finally got rid of that guy. Okay, sorry I didn't watch that animation. I'm excited that I'm actually inflicting damage for once. Must have been a magic card or something. Move this guy up. See what we got. We keep this by my leader. It was probably a trap he placed out and kind of worried to attack him. I'm gonna wait on doing that. Pop this guy here, pull the trap up, and leave him there for a minute. Oh, it's so nice to finally be doing damage instead of receiving it. Remove that guy. Okay. Figured he'd do that. Place out my strongest creature. Mix it with my warrior. Oh, I thought they would, but they won't. 1,200 points to his health. Sweet. Okay, now let's move the leader back because that was my trump card. Take out these cards, I don't want them going towards my guy. I can't place out any more cards, so this is my trump card right here. do some damage to our health. Get rid of that strong ass monster. I don't know what that card out that you just played was, but I didn't want to attack it because of that. Okay, that's fine. Pull you back. Can't really place anything else out, so start moving these guys over here behind my drop card. Next round I won't even be able to move my main monster, so I gotta be careful. Okay, my monster's free now. Okay, because I feel like it's a monster that can attack me, I'm going to take it down. Please don't be as strong as my monster here. Why would you have that in front of my leader? If my card can easily attack you. I'm going to end up defeating you by destroying your cards. Okay. Move this up a smidge, move this up a smidge, move this guy up a smidge. For fairness, I should probably keep my leader as far back as I can. I don't have any cards to place, so might as well pull this guy over here and this guy. I can't place out all my monsters, so I might as well place out the strongest one I have left. If I place out all my cards, I think it's an automatic forfeit. Sweet, it was a magic card. Another magic card. That made perfect sense. Remove one of your shields. Okay, yeah, you did a little damage. I will survive off of that. Put him in defense. Move him here. Move him here. Put my leader back. That was beyond a mistake. Unless it's a trap. Nope, I win. Whew. That was a close battle, guys. That was a very close battle. Okay. Now this is the roulette thing I was telling you about. Right after you win a match, the roulette thing pops up. And that cocoon looking thing that's moving around, that's the card I want from him. And I didn't get it. Javelin Beetle Pack, which that's a ritual card. Hunter Spider and a Kumato, or whatever that is. Not bad cards, good insect cards. And how long have we been recording for now? About an hour. So after the edits, that should be a good long video that we can use. Alright, we got our first White Rose card. Okay, for now, guys, I think we're going to end it there. I'm going to go ahead and switch this back over to face cam. There we are. and we'll end out the video. Alright guys, that was a pretty good game. Again, I played this before, but the beginning is always a rocky start till you get a half-decent deck going. But you saw the premise of how this game works. It's a pretty good game. It's an older game, PS2. They never remade it or come out with a sequel or anything like that. But I always loved the game. I don't know why there wasn't a sequel to it or something similar, like another game that was made in the same basic aspect. But I am going to play that game that we were looking at on Steam that actually is kind of similar. It's just not Yu-Gi-Oh! And card-based with a whole turn-based system. I'm going to record that next, and it'll be up tomorrow. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and hop down and leave me a comment if you're interested. If you have any concerns or you want to know more about the game. Also, subscribe to my channel so you can see more content coming out, more episodes of this, Dragon Ball, and Minecraft. And be sure to follow me on Twitch. I do a live stream every now and then, and that way you'll be able to find me. The link to that is down in the description. And so is the Facebook page where you can find more information on Vinn number. But I think that'll do it for me today, guys. So I will see you in your videos.